When were you blown away by your own stupidity? 1. During the holidays I walked through an arts and crafts store trying to find something very specific. After finding out they didn't have it, I got in a long line to check out. It didn't hit me that I didn't have anything to buy until it was my turn. I just walked past the cashier, waved, and said, "Have a nice morning." It was at night. 2. I once was cooking mac and cheese and started squeezing the cheese sauce in before draining the water. When I realized the mistake, I grabbed the cheese sauce with my hands, and it just made everything worse in every way. 3. I recently went to pick up an order of glasses. The optician asked me to try them on, to see if they fit well. I told him this must be someone else's order, because everything was blurry. He was surprised and started hunting through boxes, and I kept squinting and looking around at blurry shapes. We did this for 10 minutes before the optometrist walked in. He explained the issue and the optometrist paused, and asked where I put the glasses I was wearing when I walked in. I said I was wearing contacts. I was wearing contacts. And I put the new glasses over my contacts. I asked the optometrist if this gave me double the perfect vision and she replied, "If you mean double vision, sure." 4. I uninstalled wireless drivers on a computer I was working on remotely. Why did it just went offline? Wait, shit, I'm an idiot. 5. In school one day my friend had a pen that lit up. When you pressed it to paper or if you flicked a switch on the pen the lights would flash. He kept turning it on and waving it at me. This annoyed me so I took the batteries out in front of him. He stared at me for a second before trying to get the batteries back. In the midst of the struggle I decided the best way to stop him from getting them, so I popped them in my mouth, then proceeded to swallow them. My friend returned to staring at me, but with a panicked look on his face. I didn't think anything of it at first, but eventually I realized that I shouldn't have done that. I started feeling weird. I held my hand up and asked my teacher if I could go to the nurse's office. Skeptical, she asked me why. I told her I had just eaten 3 small batteries and was feeling weird. She stared in disbelief for a second, then told the class that she'll return in a moment and immediately seized my hand and practically dragged me along, sprinting to the nurse's office. She threw me into the nurse's office and screamed. "He's fucking swallowed batteries." The nurse jumped up out of her chair. "Oh my god, oh shit, I'll ring the hospital and find out what we need to do." I immediately felt like the stupidest idiot alive. I asked if I was going to be okay. My teacher looked at me and smiled the fakest smile I've ever seen in my life. "Of course you're a boy." I was given laxatives and a sieve. They came out. I wish I still had them. A trophy of the stupidest I've ever been.